Hello everybody and welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to White Oak Farm 17 here on Farming Simulator 17. Now today we are going to be, we're doing two jobs in one video basically. Today we're going to be harvesting that field that we completely forgot to do in the last video. We said we were just going to take a harvester down, we forgot to do that, so we're going to do that now. We're going to take the JCB and the New Holland down for that, so we can take one with the trailer and one with the header trailer on. And we're going to take the Ford to do some fertilizing as well, but before we do that, we need to take the front loader off and also get some new wheels on this thing because last time that I did, let's just reset this. There we go. Yeah, last time I did some fertilizing, people wasn't happy that I didn't put the row crops on because we were crushing all the dust, all the soil and stuff. So first of all, let's go ahead and get this front loader off here. It won't let me do it. Let's just lower it down. It's a bit too far, but there we go. So we'll get this thing out of here for now, and we'll go ahead and collect, well not collect, but we've got to go purchase our wheels from the workshop. Is that what it's called? Mod shop or workshop? I think it's workshop, which is only here. I'm not sure where the trigger is. I'm just going to park next to it, I think. Awesome sauce, and we'll get it turned off. Now, I think this thing has narrow tyres. I'm not completely sure. I haven't checked just yet, but I'm going to assume it does, just like the New Holland. Customize. Wheel setup. Wide. That's not what we want. Narrow, there we go. Customised for £600, yes. Let's see how funky. Whoa, that looks funky. So there we go, guys. We have our row crops on right now. So all we need to do is go ahead, jump back into this, and get our fertilizer spreader. But first of all, we're going to head down in the field before we actually do the fertilizing. And we're going to take all the stuff down to the field that we're going to be harvesting. Right, so I believe I put the spreader in this shed here, possibly. Hope. Looks this could be a big waste of time. Let's just see if it is in here before we actually go in. There's the mowers. Yes, there it is. Cool. Just go back. Let's just go ahead and back up into here for now. And we'll collect this. It looks so weird. It looks like a really old tractor. I can't quite see what I'm doing because, unfortunately, I can't turn around from inside the cab with head tracking on, which is a bit annoying. It looks like we may need a front weight as well. I don't think we own one just yet. No, we do own one just yet. It's just on the front of a different tractor, so not to worry. We'll steal that off that in a second. Awesome. So we're going to leave this here for now, and we'll jump into. We'll tell you what, the JCB can take the header trailer, which is in the same shed actually, so I may have just parked in front of where we need to get. Hopefully not. Yeah, kind of. We move back again in a second, but we are kind of in the way. Let's just go ahead and reverse into here and collect this header trailer. The tree's in the way. Let's try that again, shall we? I do definitely have to move that forward though, because it is definitely in the way now. Okay. Let's collect this. Awesome sauce. And let's see if we can get around this corner without catching on the wall. Kind of just see the mirror there. And we got through perfectly, which is good. So we'll leave this over here right now, and this can be our leader, and the combine will follow this. And then the New Holland will be at the very, very back with the tipper trailer. So let's go ahead and leave this here. Actually, no, we're not going to leave it here. The combine harvester struggles to get around this corner, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is get them all lined up onto this road here. I think that's going to be the best thing to do. Let's just change view a little bit before we do that. I just changed vehicles then by accident. So got around there, no problem at all. And we'll just leave this here whilst we go and get the combine. Stop. Yeah, we'll leave it running, why not? So this is the combine. We've got the Massey Ferguson 7347. I forgot to do this. This is the one with the mouse. So there we go. Let's get that on. It's getting quite late here on the farm. It's currently 2:53, so we've got like the whole afternoon, but it depends how. I'm not really sure what time it gets dark on this game. Hopefully not too early. I think it's about 7 or 8 o'clock. So what we're going to do is just head out of here and put this on to Follow Me. Follow Me's just updated. I'm not sure what the new differences are, sorry, but yes, it has just updated, and you can wait. Stop! Too close. 20 meters will do fine. And finally, we need to jump into the Ford, which is here, and collect our tipper trailer. Now, I'm pretty sure we had a Fleagle trailer somewhere. Or was that on FS15? Right, okay, I just got White Oak Farm Extended confused with White Oak Farm Extended 15. So, yeah, there are two completely different maps. One of them we had a dolly trailer, but looks like this one we've gone for the normal 2-axle trailer here, so it doesn't matter anyway. Got worried that this might have been a dolly trailer for a second. Let's go ahead and back up and get this. Oh, sorry about that. My phone was ringing. I hope that didn't come out on camera. Quite busy today, but I've managed to find... I'm on my tea break, basically. So I've come to get some munch. When I say tea, for the guys that aren't English, I don't actually mean cup of tea. It's what down south we call... Stop! Why are you going so fast? We'll do 10 for this guy. Yeah, when we say tea down south, what we actually mean is dinner, essentially. So now we've got a little convoy ready to go. We're going to jump into the JCB fast track, and we'll head down to the field, which is on the other side of the map. However, just had a little thought. We can actually go this way. I completely forgot. There's a little road down here. And that's going to crash. We okay? Yes. New Holland managed to wait for a second there. I thought he was going to pull out in front of that pickup truck. But yes, we are away. Hopefully they'll both get out of that. So hey, how you guys doing? We missed a turning. How you guys doing? Hope you're well. This is actually the last ever video that's going to be recorded on this PC. I have a new PC coming tomorrow, so today is Monday, and on Tuesday my new PC should be here, touch wood. If not, it'll be a Wednesday. It's been quite a pricey PC, but I'm paying it off monthly. I'm not buying it in one go. So it's going to cost me £1,700, which is £1,700. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool computer, but once again, it is pretty expensive. So hopefully it lasts for ages and ages and ages. Now, for those of you that are wondering why we're doing this today, because last episode we were doing silent, well, we're mowing yesterday. So I'd say we're going to be doing some, in fact, you can see it here. That's why we're not doing the rest of the silage just yet and compacting and stuff, because I'm waiting for Nathan to send me the fix, which shouldn't actually be too long. He's only just messaged me actually, so hopefully. In fact, that's the field we're after. Is that the field? It is now. We're doing this field. I'm not sure if this is the one I was aiming for, but it is now. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. I think we were aiming for field number 2 before, but this one will do fine. So let's go ahead, put our hazard lights on here, and we'll open this gate. Can't remember what I was saying though. Oh yeah, White Oak Farm. Yeah, Nathan's sending me a fix at some point, but he's literally just messaged me, so... Where is the rest of them? Oh, here they are. Come, my friend. Right, we're going to actually get him to wait there. Didn't mean to put the headlights on there. Let's get our hazard lights off here. See if we can get over here. This is pretty interesting. I love going over little bridges like this, because there's actually a few fields just like this one near my house in real life where you have to go over bridges to get into them. They're not as glamorous as that bridge, granted, but there are definitely bridges there. Let's get our lights off here. Okay, so what we're going to do is what we did on Farm Sim 15, which is to turn around this corner. Oh, there's some corn there as well, but we don't own the corn header just yet. And what we're going to do is back up like this so that the harvester can come down and collect the header that way. Let's just forward a little bit. And now we can get the harvester into the field and collect it. I'm going to do this one in third person so you guys can see me go over the bridge. Although we're going to get stuck in the trees, so we won't bother. So what I was saying, yeah, White Oak Farm should get an update soon. He's fixed the silage clamps and everything, which is pretty cool. Can't wait to get that, because I've never actually done silage on Farm Sim 17, so this is going to be my first time. Right, we'll come up to this slowly. Okay, let's collect this. Right guys, so just so you can see, I seem to be having this problem every time. Bearing in mind there's no mods getting used here, this is all vanilla equipment. I can't seem to get the stupid header off the header trailer. Right, what we're going to do is try a different method. We'll pull forward here. You can stop, Mr. New Holland. And we'll see if we can pull the trailer forward instead. Okay, so we did it. Not very realistic, but we managed to get it off eventually. I had a few people in my last video when I tried doing that say they've had the same issue. Not sure how to fix it, but I'm not the only person, basically. So let's go ahead and get this unfolded first of all. Whilst that unfolds, we're going to just back the New Holland up a little bit because he's a little bit too close for our liking. Now what we're going to do is basically do two headlands, and then we'll put it onto autopilot. We're just going to do two headlands so he's basically got enough room to maneuver around. Right, okay, so we've done 2 lengths now. We've pretty much done the whole field, actually, so we just about carried on. But no, we're going to do one down here. We can turn GPS off, actually. I forgot we were actually just doing this. I thought we were doing the whole field. I went to autopilot, basically. But yes, guys, I get a lot of questions asking when White Oak Farm Extended is out, when it's ready, basically. Map makers don't usually give release dates because they may not make the release dates. They may find bugs and stuff. Not just Nathan, Auction David won't give a release date. Tom X55 won't give a release date. Silver TV won't give a release date because the maps come out when they come out, basically. There's nothing us users can do about that. When they're finished, they'll be finished. That's the only thing I can say. So try not to harass Tom in the comment section. Not Tom, sorry. Try not to harass Nathan in the comment section. Okay. Actually, what is this a bit of field? Okay, I haven't harvested this yet, but there's actually a bit of field missing there. That's interesting. Wait, is this me? Did I do this? I don't think I did. Right, okay, let's get this header lifted up a second, and we'll do our final length along here, and then we'll put it onto autopilot, because we actually need to also, completely forgot about this, we also need to get some fertilized pallets, or fertilized bags, to put into the Ford, because we don't actually have any left. I forgot we used them all in the last episode, not last episode, the episode before. Completely used up all our bags, which is a shame. Now, what way are we going to do this? I think we're going to carry on going this way. So we'll get him lined up, and then we'll get the hired worker on the go. Let's get the header lifted up here as soon as all the straw's gone in. There we go. I say straw, I meant crop. Okay. So I've got so many buttons now mapped out to different things, it's getting a little bit confusing. Let's go ahead and get this down. Okay, let's see if we can do this without getting stuck. So we're going to send him away on a hired worker. In the meantime, we need to jump into this, ironically. Went straight into it. Let's get the boom arm lifted up a second. And our trailer should also be in this yard. I definitely brought it back. Let's put it onto front wheel steering. There we go. And there's our trailer. So we're going to go ahead, hook ourselves up to this, and take this down to the store and collect some seed bags. Oh gosh. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I think I've got a little bit too far forward. There. Okay, so just before we head down there, it's probably going to take all of our money, actually. We've only got £12,000 left, but we need some fertilizer. So we're going to get fertilizer big bag. We'll get 3 bags? We're going to get 4 bags because we got a lot of ploughing to do off camera. In fact, we could get one more. Why not? I don't know if that was 4 or 5, but we need to do a lot of fertilizing soon because I need to plough all of our fields. Okay, let's get our beacons on. And we'll take this down to the store. Okay, guys, so we've just arrived at the store. We only bought 4, actually. I thought we bought 5. But never mind. What we're going to do is, first of all, turn 4-wheel steering on, like so. That should have actually worked. Just kick my pedals out the way here. And we're going to start loading up these pallets here. So that wasn't very good. Let's try that one again. Okay, so that is our first pallet loaded up onto the forks now. Let's go ahead and we'll start loading from the front because physics, basically. Not that we're going to be going fast enough to cause any derailing, so to speak, but there we go. Let's get that one. Get off! They never come off the forks again. Dang it. Okay, there's our first one loaded up. Let's go ahead and get ourselves the second one. We'll get these forks as straight as we can. And then we'll lower it down when we get there. Right, okay, everybody, so this is our last pallet we're loading up right now. Let's go ahead and... It doesn't really matter where we put this one, to be fair. We're just going to put it anywhere. The other 3 are quite neat, so just put it... As long as it's on the trailer, it doesn't really matter that much. There we go. Get off. There we go. Okay, now this keeps going wrong when I try and do my steering. So, is that just front wheel? Yes, it is. Cool. So we'll get this lowered down. And helper F is blocked by an object. Let's just see what's blocking the combine. And it is the JCB by the look of it. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Beep, beep. Coming through. Okay. And we'll jump back into this telehandler. And to get this trailer hook back up real quick. There we go. Okay, so we've got the telehandler hooked back up to the trailer. Let's get our straps on here. There's 1, 2, 3. That's pretty spot on, apart from this one here. Maybe I should have just left it where I was going to put it, but never mind. There we go. Beacon's already on, and we can start by taking these back to the yard. So I know there's a lot of jump cuts to this one, but I don't want to keep in all the boring stuff for you guys. So what I'm going to do is drive back to the other yard, and I'll meet you guys there. Have we got our trailer? Yes. Okay, everybody, so we're back at the yard. We've just gone ahead and got ourselves the Ford. Let's go ahead and get there's the telehandler, so we'll put it about here. Why do the gates keep closing? I swear we just opened this one. Maybe they're on like a timer. Not sure. But anyway, let's jump back in to the telehandler, and we forgot to unstrap them. Fantastic. We're going to put 2 in for now because it'd be a waste house. Let's go ahead and get that one off. In fact, we'll get them all off while we're here. There we go. Okay, so we'll unload this first one and get it loaded up straight away. There we go. Slide that one on. Now, I got told off last time I did this because apparently I put the boom arm out too much, but we'll try not to do that again. Let's just load that in. There we go. That's 1 bag, and we'll do 1 more, and that should be enough for now anyway. Okay, so there we go. We'll just leave the telehandler here for now. We'll jump into the Ford. And that's took us to 80%, which isn't bad. And now the field that we're about to do is literally here. This one here. We're going to put it in before we cultivate it, because Dave told me to, basically. So where shall we start? We're probably going to start down this end down here. I should also mention that this field was done completely manually, because it's got an island in the middle there, so I didn't want to risk a hired worker. See the island there? So, yeah, this took a few hours, safe to say. But it was quite fun. I did it off camera because it was so long and even the stream would be a bit boring. So, yeah, we didn't bother doing that. Let's go ahead. Auto width that. That should... Wait, it's not 24 meters, is it? Right, okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves lined up here with our GPS line. And we'll get us started up. So this is the first time I've actually ever used narrow tyres on this game as well. So there's a lot of firsts going on here. It doesn't actually look too derpy with the Ford, to be fair, / New Holland. Okay, we'll just stop here because we're doing a headland at the end, of course. As we usually do, if we have enough fertilizer left. Let's just go back a little bit, actually. And we'll do this line as well. So I'm not sure what we're going to do in the middle. I think we may just go to the little island there and go back and forth, and then we'll do we'll treat it as 2 separate fields, basically, even though it's one huge field. Stop here. And we'll go to our next one. So our headlands don't have to be that neat, because, of course, we are stopping about, well, we've got 24 meter working width, so it doesn't have to be very neat around the edges, because we're going to be doing another 24 meter headland at the end. Let's get it turned on again. Awesome. So this one should go straight past the island to the other side. We're going to be wasting a little bit on the grass, but it doesn't matter too much. So the day of recording this is currently Monday, so the competition has 2 days before I announce the winner. There's been a couple of good ones, a couple of silly ones. But yeah, can't wait to actually read them through. I haven't actually opened hardly any of them just yet. I've only seen the ones that have been put on Twitter and Facebook. So if you enter the competition through the emails on the website, I haven't read any of them just yet, so do not worry. On December 1st, I'll be doing that, as I mentioned in the actual video itself. So it looks like we're actually unexpectedly doing this side first, because we just drove right past the island, so that's pretty cool. Now, one of the most common questions I've had on Discord and my last video... Was it video? Yeah, last video. It might be in a stream. No, it was last video, yes. Yes, I will be doing Chellington when it's out. Come on. Why won't we move? There we go. So yes, I will be doing Chellington, and the main reason for that is, one, because it looks absolutely fantastic, as does all Oxygen David maps. But two, because I've never actually played Chellington on YouTube. I didn't do the original one. That was meant to be my multiplayer map. But of course we never actually ended up doing the multiplayer either because of work reasons and the fact that when I could have done it, most of you guys would be in bed because it would have been in like 1 o'clock in the morning or something ridiculous. But yes, we will be doing Chellington when it's out, which is pretty soon actually. I think it might be this week or next week that Chellington is out. Right, okay, so this is going to be the last pass on this half actually. So I know we've got technically a little bit left, but don't forget we still got to do that headland, so this little piece here will get done on the headland itself. So let's go ahead and get ourselves on this line. And we'll just start like here-ish. This is actually going to go right down to the other end of the field as well, which is going to be handy for us, so we can just carry on going all the way down. In fact, let's get our cruise control on then. And he said GPS, but that's already on. I'm beginning to think, actually, it would have been a lot easier for me if I ploughed that way and also fertilised that way, because then we could have gone alongside the island. Why did I not think of that at the time? I literally went the way... Oh, you can see which way I went, because you can see the plough lines in the ground. We went that way. It would have been a lot easier to go up and down this way, I think. Oh well, so did me. It's too late now. Let's go ahead, go into our next lane here. Get this turned on. So this shouldn't take too long. This one's a bit more complicated because it like steps down 3 times. Very square field. Very square edges to this field even. And we are pretty much done actually now. So what we're going to do is come to the end of this pass here. Turn her off. We'll get the GPS off. And we will begin our headland here. Awesome. So yeah, we're just going to follow around the edge of the field now. Hopefully we have enough fertilizer in the tank to do this. Okay guys, so we're nearly back at the start again right here. So what we're going to do is go to here, and we still got to do that little bit there by the island as well, so we'll do that just now. And also, I'm pretty sure the combine will be done by now, because we've nearly done a second ago. So let's avoid making any more damage by just following roughly the tracks we've already made here. And we'll start doing this length here. Now I'm wondering... possibly not. No, we're not going to risk it. We'll just drive on the grass, actually, to avoid more damage to the soil. We're probably wasting a lot here, which is probably bad, but I'd rather do that than than damage the soil. Although we are cultivating it soon, so it doesn't matter all that much. So let's go around and do that. Why not? We'll just keep it on. We'll go all the way around here and start doing this side as well, and then we're pretty much finished. So once we get to the end of here, we'll turn the Ford off for now. I'll move it off camera, and we'll collect the harvester. And I'm actually going to set that off on another field if it's the same crop. Pretty sure it is, but we'll give it a go. And we are done with this field right now. So go ahead, turn off the spreader, turn off the tractor for now, and we'll head down to the New Holland first of all. Let's get this turned on. And we'll start by unloading this harvester, which is actually finished. Cool. Let's get it uncovered. So also, guys, I did actually get a newsletter from SCS a second ago, which is the people that make Euro Truck Simulator. So when the Vive la France DLC comes out, we will be doing a multiplayer tour, basically. So if you want to join me on multiplayer, stay tuned on my social media or my Discord site for that. Let's just unload this. And now the field we're doing in a second is the one, not the one that's growing, but the one right in the corner there. That's what we're aiming for. It's quite a small one, so it shouldn't take too long. But yes, that's the one we're going to be doing off camera. And that is... what is actually in here? So this is soybeans in here, so no, it's not the same crop at all. Let's go ahead and get that pipe in. We'll get this folded up. And we need to get this header back onto the header trailer so we can take this down. Now, one thing you may notice at the ground, at the time of recording this, I'm well aware that chopped straw is now out, although I've decided not to use it. One, because I'm not sure if Nathan's put it into this map yet for 17, but I don't really like chopped straw that much. I think it's a fantastic mod, but not necessarily for recording, because it comes out on fraps and streams as like really pixelated. So I think I'm just going to avoid chopped straw altogether for 17. Let's go ahead and stop here. And we'll get this loaded up. Right, so there we go. The header is now loaded up. We'll go ahead, turn this front. Did I fold it up? No, let's get it folded. Oh, we're about to unfold it again anyway. We don't want like a bird flying into the chamber or anything, so that would be a bit awkward. Stop! There we go. 15? Yeah, we'll try 15. Awesome. So, we're going to get this down now, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do the other field off camera, because you've already seen me do one field today. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a bit of a mismatch of stuff, because we can't, unfortunately, do the silage clamps just yet. But that should be, hopefully, the next video. So let's open this. Yes. Cool. Is Scotland behind us? Yes, he is. Awesome. Let's get across this bridge. Awesome stuff. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me in this episode of White Oak Farm 17 here on Farm Sim 17. If you did enjoy, please tap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. My name has been Sim, and I'll see you guys in the next one.